What if I told you that hiring for skill alone is the biggest mistake that you're making in your business today? My name is Mack and I am from Magic Brothers Pizzeria as one half of the brothers. And today we're just going to be speaking about cultural fit versus performance fit. I think it's really important because a cohesive team is integral for a successful business, especially a customer-facing business where you have a lot of employees. So that's why I want to touch on this topic today. I'll be sharing my ideas from a recent mentor that I've learned from. This translate into the hiring process that we strictly follow at Magic Brothers Pizzeria. And I hope this helps you with understanding how you can make better decisions around hiring. So, why hiring the right people is critical. My writing is extremely wonky and sideways there, but it's my first time writing on a whiteboard and delivering a speech. I'm really excited about it. But why is this important? In business, your people are your everything, I believe. Every team member can influence and affect the business in multiple different ways. So I think it's really important that you have a positive hiring process or you understand what the hiring process needs in your business. Let's just list some examples that the hiring process affects. Firstly is customer retention. So you have happy staff, you have happy customers. Herb Keller, the CEO of Southwest Airlines, once got asked a question in an interview. I'm going to butcher this up a little bit, but he got asked, what's more important, your customers, your stakeholders, or your employees? And he laughs and he goes, that's how he laughs. And he goes, fuck, sorry. He laughs and he goes, that's easy. My employees come first because happy employees means they make the customer happy. If I have happy customers, they will come back and they will make the shareholders happy. So it's employees first. And then at the end he says, that's just how it works. Makes sense. Thanks, Herbert Keller. Next effect is team collaboration. So your team inside your business, inside your pizza shop, needs to collaborate cohesively. They need to be in a good environment that they're enjoying. That's why I think hiring process is so important for creating a positive work culture that people enjoy getting along, people enjoy coming to work, and they're able to come to work with a smile on their face. Similar to customer retention, we've got employee retention. If your employees are leaving so fast and you have a very high turnover, you'll need to spend more time in hiring new people, running more ads to get new people, training those new employees, and your time and your resources and your manager's times and resources. So if you're creating a good culture from the start, you'll have higher retention rate of your employees to feed into the culture that you're trying to build and the processes that you have in place, so you're not having to teach everyone all over again. Next one is branding. So people come into your store and they see a good culture, the music is bumping, the employees are dancing with each other, it's not sour in there. Your brand gets a good reputation. People look inside and say, oh, my son would love to work there when they turn 16. People will come into your organization, or customers come in and they see that there's a vibe going on. Your employees are chatting with each other and they're friendly. It's not so sour in there. The music is going, everyone's dancing. I don't know who's dancing, I'm dancing normally. But it's important that the outside world sees the inside of your organization as a good place to work. Maybe that one day they invite their son to be like, hey, go work at this pizza shop once you turn 16, because I've seen it's really nice in there. That's how you can explore different options in hiring. If you have any more reasons why hiring is so important, leave them below. Please let me know. I'd love to explore them further. A quick personal story that I actually had someone come into my organization who wasn't great for the people, they weren't a cultural fit, and they sucked the life out of the organization a little bit. It was, and I didn't realize, because they were actually a great employee, a great worker. Their performance was quite high, but I didn't see it because I overlooked it. I thought maybe they're going to come around the corner, you know, or maybe their efforts make up for their attitude in store. But this came to bite me in the end. So that's why, let's go back to why hiring the right people is critical for your organization. You'll understand why I've written it a bit sideways in a second. The performance is how we do things. It is how we cut cheese. It's how we top the pizzas so nicely. It is the teachable skills in the business. Culture is the why. It is why we give service with great enthusiasm. It is why we top the pizzas so evenly and make sure there's a bite on each side of the pizza. All right, an example of both of these are the culture fit is someone who is great at customer service on the front, great with customers, but they just can't keep up with the pace of a busy Friday night. That slows the business down a lot. So that's a performance mismatch. But now imagine hiring someone that has great dough tossing skills, but they don't know how to communicate on a Friday night or a busy afternoon. So it's a cultural gap. So these are our A players. These are our guns, our ride or dies. These are our unicorns of the business that come in with a smile. They ensure the work is done to a great standard, and they are positive within the environment. Our B players, these are underperformers, but great cultural fits to the business. These are people that understand the vision, understand the why of the business. I have a saying of everything can be taught. So if you're a B player, it's so easy to get into an A player. Everything can be taught. If you are, for example, employer giving bad service, what are the steps for good service? It's eye contact, nod your head in agreement when you're looking at them, repeating the order back to the customer, have a joke with them, have a laugh, ensure they're taken care of, ensure they're heard. These are teachable skills to an employee who has bad customer service skills. C players are our next category. Obviously, they are high performers, but low in culturalness of the business. These people will need considerable training on the values of the business, on why or communication skills, whatever area on their why they're lacking within the business, and to train their negative habits out. Now we have our D players, your underperformers and your under culturalist people. These people don't align with the business, they do not align with the goals, or they don't align with the KPIs, and they're not meeting, KPIs of the business. All right? These people can sometimes be a bit greedy, they can be rude, they don't understand where the business is going, they don't really care either. Their care factor is a whole zero. So just consider these people. So you're now wondering, what the hell do I do with all these different players that I've got in my business? I'm going to show you right now. Jester, you're so cute. We're going to start backwards again, starting from D players. Exit this way, out. D players there is no room for D players. There isn't a space for D players in your organization because they don't care, they're dishonest, they're greedy, they're rude, they work slow, they kind of just suck, you know? So there is actually no place for D players within the organization. My advice is allow them to leave with some grace, obviously. They'd probably be better in a different job where they actually enjoy the work, enjoy the people, enjoy the atmosphere that they're building towards, whatever that is. But if they're a D player in your organization, they do not belong there. C is you need to consider if you want to train these people up to B players, or you need to remove them out of the organization. All right. Consider is, okay, although they are a great performer, they can be a cancer in your business. Cancer spread really fast, really easily, because like I said, sometimes they don't care. Even though they're a great worker, that's just probably a bit natural to them. They've learned their how, but their why is lacking within the business, and this can cause problems if you're not careful enough. So what to do with C players is you need to train them again in your company culture, in your company values. Ensure that they understand their whys of their job. Ask them, do you know why we spread the ingredients on the pizza so evenly? Why is that important to you? Ask them about their goals. What do they want to achieve, and help them achieve that. That way you're more aligned with each other. They're more aligned with you and your business on maybe even a personal level, and they will become more of a B player once they align with your goals. Obviously, the word says train, choo choo, choo choo to the A station. That's where we need to get B players. You might be thinking, what is a B player? It is, sometimes you think about this person, you like them, but you're thinking, fuck, I could just do that job so much better than them and faster. But I still like them, but that's the wrong attitude. The attitude is, let me train this person on how to do the job like myself. B player, we need to train them to be an A player. We need to take the time, get them in an hour earlier, allow them to experiment maybe in different areas or different opportunities so they can become that A player that you really want in your organization. And lastly is A players, we keep these people, obviously. These people are your goats. They are the ones that enjoy the vision that you're creating. They are on the vision, on the train that you are building in your business, and these people understand why they're at work. Okay, and obviously they're doing the work to a very high standard. The way I like to think about if an A player is an A player is what standard do they hold? What integrity do they have when you're not looking as the owner or the CEO? That's a good question. And with these people, investment into their careers is crucial for your business. Do not just think these people will stay around because I'm paying them money. You need to invest in them, upskill them, allow them to flourish within your business. And you need to ensure that they are happy, have regular meetings with them, sit down with them, and that's why you can keep them, all right? You should be holding very high standard to yourself and to your organization by only allowing B and A players to walk through the door, okay? As soon as you find that you're a D player or a low this side C player, that is when you can make the decision to not hire that person, and you can only hire your B and A players. That concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching and understanding the kind of cultural concepts and performance metrics that we kind of go through when we're hiring at Magic Brothers. Keep a high standard to yourself, and just remember that culture is as important as skills, even maybe more important. It is important, 100%. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share.